A lot of things happened in the 60s.
Could hide 'neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaven razor's cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean, oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me.
The trouble started when the North tried to take over the South. The South tried to fight back, and soon the Americans found themselves in the war. America fought for the South. President Kennedy sent a group of people to Vietnam to report the conditions. Things got worse for the Johnson administration in 1961. The Americans were starting to get tired from the war. Lyndon Johnson was disgraced and went to the bargaining table to end the war. There were many different styles in the 60s. Some styles were carried from the 50s, like this one. Common hairstyles were beehives and French twists.
Come on, baby, now. Come on, baby. Come on and work it on out. Work it on out. Work it on out.
The Beatles became popular style icons for young men.
You got me going now. Got me going. Just like I knew you would.
Space age fashion started to become popular in 1964.
Twist and shout. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, and for someone else, but not for me. Our love was out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, she was just 17, and you know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare.
I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction.
Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, let me jump in your game.
Dwight D. Eisenhower was the 34th president. Prior to his presidency, he was a 5-star general. He signed civil rights legislation in 1960 to protect the right to vote. John F. Kennedy was the 35th president. He is the first and only Catholic president. Sadly, he was assassinated on November 22, 1963. Lyndon Johnson was the 36th president. He was greatly supported by the Democratic Party. He was not re-elected because of a split in the Democratic Party. Richard Nixon was the 37th president. He was the only president to resign from office. He previously had served as the 36th Vice President of the United States.
People are strange when you're a stranger.
The hippies started in the mid-60s. They promoted peace.
Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven.
They embraced psychedelic rock and experimented with drugs.
Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange. When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, so she ran away in her sleep.